the West Tigers, who get things underway. Benji Marshall with the kickoff, straight down to Anthony Don. Strong runner in his first start of the season last week. And a late restart in the tackle count, and Harry Grant capitalises. Late offload for Brooks. Luke Brooks trying to set up Benji Marshall. The Titans are scrambling. They've got a full set to contend with now. Marshall just gestured Dewey back inside, stepping around a couple. Adam Dewey got it down eventually. The referee waited. Dewey kept on struggling, and he gets it down for the opening try, and that late restart in the tackle count really hurt the Titans there.
And then straight away you see the value of Harry Grant. The 6 again just scoots up, finds, they're going to have a great combination, these two. Luke Brooks takes the tackle, and then straight away Benji Marshall comes into the fold. The ball back on the inside to Dewey. They just didn't close the gate back on the inside. Some beautiful footwork. He's got that ability to stretch out. Took a little bit of time to get it down. The Tigers open the scoring.
Just held him up short as Grant goes left for Brooks. Out the back, Dewey. Got around Don. Now thinks kick. It's a handy one. Waited 2 years to score a try. His eyes were lining up for 2 in a couple of minutes there. Sami had to be safety first at the end of it all. Fonawaka moving it on. Taylor cut out, read by Norfoluma, and he's going to stroll under the posts. Not what Ash Taylor was after, but the West Tigers accept the donation, and it's going to be 12-0.
Reads it beautifully. He's going to see this long cutout pass here. Norfoluma, once he got it, poor old Jai Arrow had to turn around, but it's a 40-metre sprint. He's done a great job.
Now hunting a 40-20 is Ash Taylor, and he's, the bounce of the ball, will it get there? Yes, they'll get it back now. Dewey just wanted to prevent Don scoring a try, so Ash Taylor can celebrate something. Proctor, over goes Proctor, and the Ash Taylor 40-20 turns into 4 points for Gold Coast, and they're back in the ball game.
Look at that. Benji got in front of the bloke on the inside there. And that's the problem. Legs tackle close to the line. Proctor just stretches out and scores. It was Grant. He should have done a lot better there. Got up in front of Grant. Proctor saw it.
And he knocks it over. And they burn a play. Now for Fogarty to go high. Still getting there, and leaving it for Jennings in the end was young Tonamapia. Can they force him back into the in goal? It's a great fight. And Jennings wins it just.
He did well to stay in the field of play, didn't he? They're bridging up now.
Tonamapia out of marker, outstanding. And they get them in the in goal second time around. Opportunity left. Clark has seen it, got a shout from Taylor. Ash Taylor putting some footwork on. Clever pass, floated it for Clark to get back on side. Kick's pretty handy too. Tonamapia, try, no, it goes begging, but it'll be a repeat set.
Hold the line, go.
Clark looks for his kicking option. Taylor to go towards Don's wing again against Jennings. Don getting there, up he goes, Anthony Don! Oh, the turnaround here from the Titans gives their fans real encouragement.
No one put any pressure on. Don collects the ball over the top. And that's a great start here, or a great comeback from the Titans.
And bends it back nicely. He's got it on a string, and out of nowhere, it's 12 apiece. Brooks. Crossfield for Norfoluma. And Dewey to go up. Falcon for Taylor, not played at. It remains the last for Grant. How inventive can he be? Don under pressure. They'll get a repeat set out of that one.
Well, you know what he is? Grant, he's a footballer. They'll have a shot at goal, are they? No.
Not from 50. It'd be a fair old leg to get there.
I thought, looked like he was pointing to the post then. Ash Taylor.
Time ticks away there after the poor execution to set up the tap play, and he does go for one immediately. Ash Taylor, did he sneak it in? Not quite.
He hit it nice.
And that will send us to the sheds. But it's another brilliant run from Grant. Off the back of it, Brooks has time for the kick. Chase is on. And was that a block by Clark? It bounces the West Tigers' way anyway. Flipped up. And Jennings, bit of ad-lib footy at the end of it all. Can they keep it alive here? Here's Grant. Seyfarth onto Benji. His overlap created on the right-hand side. Catch and pass from Leilua. Norfoluma. Little kick at the end of it all. What a try!
Oh, that's a
the West Tigers with the ad-lib try of the year.
What a start to the second half. I was almost going to say, with Jennings throwing the ball over his head, not even looking, what sort of pass is that? This is the pass I was talking about, this one. Look at that. That's a coach killer.
Here's Grant steadying things. Seyfarth, who'd been tripped up by Clark. I thought it was going to lead to a penalty earlier on that kick chase. And Norfoluma, what a sharp kick inside that is. Titans with designs on taking their first lead of the evening. Quick hands. Oh, great read by Garner, who upended Phillip Sami. And the set play does not come off, and Sami's in some bother. Now Marshall. Quick hands back to Brooks. They've got to improvise again here. Dewey to kick wide. Norfoluma up he goes. Oh, David Norfoluma, a pint-sized winger, but he rose and collected it there just like Don in the first half.
Here's the cross-field kick. Watch this for a take. Full of running. Norfoluma, an Aussie real style take. Slams the footy down. Scored a couple of easy tries tonight, hasn't he? Great take. Tigers go back-to-back. Same sort of thing they did in the first half. Can they go on with it to finish off?
Yeah, Copley beaten. Copley would have about 10 centimetres on Norfoluma. Marshall maintains the goal-kicking responsibilities and drills it. Peachy, Hipgrave, never scored a try, but now he has. Keegan Hipgrave. A long time coming.
Hipgrave gets his first try. Look at that, it's a great effort. That's strength just to throw out the arm like that. Anything could happen. Just around the middle, little right foot step. 3 around the tackle. Hipgrave, this is exactly what happened in the first half.
Straightforward conversion coming up for Ash Taylor. Fogarty tries to give it some hang time. Bouncing ball, Don a chance here. Anthony Don for a double. Yeah! Still alive for Jai Arrow, who claims it. There was a bit going on. Touch from Dewey, and then the touch from Don there. So knockback Tigers,
Anthony
knock
Don,
on.
the back of his hand contacts the ball, which constitutes a knock on. We have a decision.
What's their pet play? In the clutch, Arrow for Fogarty. Links up with Taylor, kick in behind, weighted perfectly! We are level! Kick to come! Brian Kelly finishes off a deft kick from Ash Taylor, who had a horrible start to this game, but has been brilliant since.
Well, he didn't drop his head. 40-20 in the first half. Ash Taylor here. A little bit more time at 5'8" there. Just pulls off the ball, the little grubber kick. What about the bounce? That's a great try, Brian Kelly. And that is the wonderful skills that this kid possesses. That's why he's paid the big money.
To try and break the deadlock. 22 plays 22. Will it come back? Ash Taylor trying to bend it back. They're 40 out, so you wouldn't think there's a shot at a field goal just yet. It's Fogarty to go high. Tonamapia chases again. Jennings, how's the confidence levels? Batted back. Oh, and then knocked on by Cartwright. It's a double knock on, though. Can Tanner Boyd dish it up for him? Fires it back. Fogarty's thinking, let's go to Don and Tonamapia again. Jennings goes up. Don can't flick it back in the field of play, and not going for a field goal is an interesting choice. Short side. Oh, Leilua, juggling act, and now he's nearly through. Grant off the flick from Leilua. Will they take the shot at one? Brooks into dummy half. Benji from 20 out. Plenty of time to size it up. Benji Marshall gives the West Tigers a 1-point lead.
Oh, don't you love it? You knew he'd kicked it. As soon as he hit the ball, Benji Marshall just turns around and runs back to the halfway line.
It's always been clutch, Benji Marshall. And this kickoff's not going to get the distance, barring a bounce, a miracle bounce. It gets there, and now they're alive, the Titans. Can you believe that? Can you believe that rule? They get to the last. Taylor now screaming for it in front of the uprights. Can Boyd find him? He does. Won't get the shot off. Is the overlap created? Copley now. Back on the angle goes Kelly. Kick in behind. Chases there. Sami! Play it again, Sami! Almost a year to the day, the Titans have won it on the bell.
Well, I reckon they'll have a look to see if he's onside. If he's onside, that's a brilliant kick back in field.
Winless for nearly 12 months, but the heads-up play from Brian Kelly.
Oh, he's onside. They've snatched it.
Oh!
The ball is grounded and in goal. We have a decision.
Oh, what a kick back in field. Beautiful pass outside. Probably thought about kicking. Look at that for a grubber kick. What about the bounce?
How about a year? A year is an eternity, and that's how long it's been since the Gold Coast Titans have won a game of footy, but they can celebrate now. Ash Taylor is pumped up, deservedly so. What a night for Holbrook and his Titans. They opened their account in 2020, trailed by double digits on 2 occasions tonight, but come back with a sensational match-winning try in the final 2 minutes.
He hits it, he's got it! He's got the field goal! He's got